with a 2 like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.
When it's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast, I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip-hop superstar and Hot Boys member Hot Boy Turk says he's the real reason why the Hot Boys album Guerrilla Warfare went platinum. Now, as we all know, the Hot Boys are basically disbanded at this point. You got Juvenile trying to hold things together because he's working with everybody from Lil Wayne to BG to Turk. He's working with all of them, just not collectively. And you got BG working with Juvenile. He's working with Birdman. Lil Wayne, he's kind of doing his own thing. Turk's kind of the odd man out because he's got an issue with BG. He's got an issue with Birdman. Or let me take that back. They have an issue with him. Hot Boy Turk has been the one saying he wants to make this right. He wants to get this together. He wants to put this Hot Boys thing back together. On the contrary, Turk tries to defend himself. I can respect that. There's a lot of back and forth between him and BG, and Turk is just telling his truth. He's just defending himself because it does seem like at certain points in time that those guys are kind of picking on him for whatever reason. I know he made his comments on the Drink Champs about Birdman and the fake jewelry, and I know he should probably make a real public apology about that. I know he was on the Clubhouse with Whack 100, and when Whack 100 was saying BG was a snitch because of the paperwork, he didn't really defend BG the way he should have or the way BG probably expected him to. So unfortunately, he's kind of on the outside looking in right now. But in this recent Instagram live, Hot Boy Turk was telling the truth. He did have the best verse on the I Need a Hot Girl song. He was a major reason why the album went platinum. He was on a lot of songs on Juvie's album, as he's going to talk about, and he helped Juvenile's album go 4 times platinum. So yes, Hot Boy Turk did play a part. Nobody is saying that he didn't play a part. We just want this Hot Boys reunion to actually happen. We've been waiting on this since 1999. The last time they've been all really been together was the year 2000 and the Cash Money Rough Riders tour. So they haven't been together since then. I know in 2001 they disbanded. BG left, Juvenile left, Turk left, and then in 2003 there's this Let 'Em Burn Hot Boys album that sounds outdated. It wasn't right for the time. It was just archive verses that was thrown together. It was kind of like the Biggie duets thing. They just threw some stuff together and called it an album. Kind of same concept here. Well, let's take a look at this clip from Hot Boy Turk as he tells his truth about the Guerrilla Warfare album, his contributions to the Hot Boys and the 400 Degrees Juvenile 4 times platinum album, and other things. Let's take a look at this clip from Hot Boy Turk.
You can't when a nigga did it. Like, you can't say, man, I need a hot girl. That verse that Turk did, that wasn't the hardest verse on that song. I ain't like that song. Nigga, that was the second single. Singles make albums go platinum. If my verse on that song was the hardest verse on that motherfucker, guess who made that bitch go platinum? But I ain't in this bitch trying to take all the credit because we made that shit go platinum. Everybody. But if you want to just say who made that bitch go platinum, I got the hardest verse on that motherfucker, don't I? That's the reality. But we did that shit together, nigga.
I like them hot, the ones that don't tell me to stop, eat it up, swallow the wood, and they know how to pop. Yeah, Turk had a memorable verse on that. And I liked about whatever song, the solo song that he had on there, to me was the best of the solo songs. I did a survey on my channel not too long ago, and folks voted that was the worst one of the 4 single songs that each one of the Hot Boys did. I have to disagree. I liked about whatever song, the beat was dope. He killed the verse. Man, shout out to Hot Boy Turk. He's telling his truth tonight. Let's tune back in.
We did that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga couldn't, you know? Come on, man. Nigga gotta come to reality. You know, most of the shit we did together was successful. When a nigga start breaking up, that shit start falling apart because a nigga ain't had that chemistry. Even on the Young and Thuggin' album, you know what I'm saying? My shit wasn't as successful as 400 Degrees. 400 Degrees had all of us being a part of that shit. I'm on about 5 songs on 400 Degrees. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from Juvie. But the reality of the situation is all of us played a major role in that shit. So that shit was like a Hot Boy album. To be real, when it got to Young and Thug and nigga, they wasn't on my shit. So I didn't have that same chemistry on my shit to push that bitch to make it do what it do like everybody else shit. Nigga, that's why that album wasn't no success like everybody else shit, nigga, not because of...
All right, Nation, there you have it. How do you feel about Hot Boy Turk's comments? Like I said, me personally, I think Turk played a major part in the success of Cash Money, of the Hot Boys. He had a lot of memorable verses, like on the Rich Nigga song, on the Juvenile album, like on I Need a Hot Girl, like on the Welcome to the Know Ya. Like, Turk had some dope verses on there. Like I said, nobody is putting the asterisk by your contribution to the Hot Boys. Now, I definitely agree with him. The real reason why his album didn't take off was because, yes, the camaraderie wasn't there. Juvenile was gone. BG was on his way out. Lil Wayne was still there. And then they started implementing these new artists they wanted to have around. Like, I think his name was Mikey or Mickey or something like that. It did not have the same essence as the 400 Degrees, as the Chopper City in the Ghetto, as the I Got That Work album. Just everything in that era, you could just tell everybody was focused on trying to make this Cash Money thing take off, and they did. So I definitely feel like Turk does have something to say about that, because the Young and Thuggin' album, it should have been like another Hot Boys album, just like the rest of the albums were. But we didn't get that, just due to the camaraderie being gone, and it has not been the same since the year 2000. Nation, what do you think about Hot Boy Turk's comments? What do you rank the Young and Thuggin' album on the great list of Cash Money Records album? How do you feel about Turk's comments about him contributing to 400 Degrees of success? How do you feel about him having the best verse on I Need a Hot Girl? Nation, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Peace.
O'Shea and I have been kicking it strong for a minute now. O'Shea doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. O'Shea is a professional model.
Attitude like a young O'Shea with an AK.
Okay, don't you tell these motherfuckers that my name is O'Shea.